Hey there, Cancer. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me in your reading today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am so excited you've decided to join us. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your love, support, contributions, and above all, being my confirmation that I'm in alignment with my life purpose. You have my undying gratitude. So my loves, this is going to be your general love reading. All right, keep in mind that the messages today have no time frame. So if you are here, it's because there's something that's going to help you close off a past situation, maneuver around a current situation, or anticipate and prepare for a future situation. If today's reading does not resonate, please take a look at last month's reading or even the month before that, because my readings can tend to read out 2 to 3 months ahead of when we do our reading today, if today's reading does not resonate with your current situation, okay? All right, so my sweet, sweet friends, let's find out what's going on with you and what you need to know moving forward, okay? My sweet, sweet Cancer. What's going on, please, in love for Cancer? What's going on, please? What's going on? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. In the pre-shuffle, the only other card that came out, ooh, okay, Seven of Pentacles, was the Justice card. Okay, so this could be a marriage, this could be a divorce, this could be I know this is love, okay, but this could also be a pretty big financial settlement as well. Okay, if you've got Libra in your chart, Cancer, this could be indication, perhaps, of of pregnancy, or some sort of beginning you have been hoping to achieve. Something that might affect legal documentation. All right. Or if you're partnered with a Libra and you've been trying to start this new thing together, it looks like that's going to be happening. So if this is a commitment of some kind, that looks like it'll be happening. Okay, let's see what's going on though. Ooh, Judgment trying to come out along with Strength. Could be connecting with a Leo or a Sag. Coming out of trying to be temperate. Right? Coming out of a stage of maybe you've been withdrawing or been holding back, and finally making a decision, right? A decision that might require you to be courageous. You might be afraid of what the outcome is going to look like, but you know it's necessary, so you're making the call. You're making the judgment call. Overarching energy, Knight of Wands, very strong Leo with the strength card having come out. Could be connecting with an Aries or a Sag, right? Sag 2, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so a need to balance. It's like something here is just someone or something is constantly rocking the boat. If you're connecting with a fire sign who you're getting the sense that they are just way too in and out. With the Six of Pentacles, it's like they're doing what they just barely need to do in order to keep you hanging on. But overall, this can be the energy of someone who's really indecisive. So this could also be you. This could also be you, right, Cancer? You're not really sure if you want to get involved to the extent that this person that you're connecting with wants you to get involved. Currently, you're feeling Three of Cups. So this is very friendly. Okay, it's very friendly. See, being challenged by the Hierophant. So it's almost like you want to keep things casual, Cancer. Even though there seems to be promise. I know in particular the group of Cancers that I've been really honing in on for their energy. You guys have just come out of a lot of stuff. Like you might have someone very strong Scorpio here, or even a Taurus, right? Like you've come out of a lot. You've come out of a lot. You're not really looking to go through anything too fast, right? Nothing too fast. On your mind, you've got the Knight of Cups. In your heart, you've got Death. Could be connecting with a Scorpio. In the recent past, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Coming in, you've got the Ace of Cups. You see yourself as the Six of Wands. In your environment, you've got the Tower, more Scorpio energy. In your fears, you've got Temperance, so more Sag. And in the potential outcome, you've got the Eight of Swords. So you just have to be very, very careful, Cancer, okay? You just got to be real careful, my love, because I feel like you know what you want. And you might be feeling a little bit of pressure from the people around you to want something different, but you can't change what you want. right? And especially, and if you do, it's not going to be because someone else is telling you what to think or how to feel, right? That's not, you know, I understand you love deeply, but it's, you know, you have to come out of that desire to put other people before yourself, Cancer, and really take care of yourself right now. It looks like you've been through a lot, and while you feel victorious, right, there's a tower moment in your environment, and your potential outcome here is the Eight of Swords. So we have to see how it's aspected, right? But my fear is that you're going to lock yourself into a set of circumstances that you don't actually want. You might feel like you're on the right track, but that could be an illusion. Okay, so let's clarify. Let's clarify, please, for Cancer. Please, let's clarify for Cancer, please. Very strong Scorpio here, though. You may have Scorpio in your chart. Taurus, Sag, any of the signs I mentioned could be in your chart, okay? And then the person with whom you're connecting could be here. Let's see, Cancer, please. And for you guys, I am feeling the need to clarify before we, like, to clarify every single card before anything. So let's go ahead and clarify every single card first before we begin talking. Because I feel like there's something to this, to your spread that's going to be revealed all at once, not one at a time, if that makes sense. Overarching energy with the Sun, connecting with the Leo, Five of Cups, could be feeling some grief. So, let's see. Wow. Yeah, you see. So Cancer, so be careful, okay? Be careful, because the thing is I don't want you rushing into anything that doesn't feel right. I don't want you rushing into anything that doesn't feel right, okay? Because here's the thing. With the Three of Cups and the Justice card being your current position, I feel like you are really just trying to get your bearings right now. You're enjoying your friends, you're enjoying social life, you're trying to keep things casual right now. You could be connecting with a Libra and you met this Libra amongst friends, right? But there could be this Scorpio that you're connecting with, right? The Scorpio that you're connecting with who really is super committed to you. You know, this could be like another person. Like you could have more history with this Scorpio person than this Libra person that you are starting to get interest in. And this person could be wanting right away to get settled down with you. This Scorpio or this Taurus or whoever this is, there's someone else, like someone is getting in the way of you getting to know someone at your pace because their offer is bigger. If that makes sense, Cancer. This person could be making it seem that because you guys have history together, then they're an obvious choice compared to this person who you know very little about, but who you are interested in. Okay? On your mind, you do have this Knight of Cups on your mind. It could be this Scorpio. It could be this water sign that you're connecting with. This could also be all the same person. It doesn't have to be a Libra and a Scorpio. This could be the same person, and you're just trying to take a more balanced approach, and they're ready to settle down right now, and you're not there yet. So you are in this romanticized phase where you're enjoying the partnership, right? Nothing wrong with that. In your heart, you've got Death, the Magician, having all of the, you know, you're at a point where you can make anything happen with this person, right? In terms of internal transformation, in terms of transforming the relationship, in terms of upgrading, basically changing your life, Cancer, you know what the power is. You know you've got the power to make your life whatever it is you want it to be. But right now, you don't want it to be as serious as this person wants it to be. And like maybe you and this person are getting along really well right now, but you know, whatever it was you had in the past, right? You're just, you don't, it still kind of stings, and you're just trying to take it easy. You're trying to go at your pace, and your pace is not lightning speed. This person is like, it's like they knew from the get that they wanted to be in a committed relationship, and since they like you, they want to go ahead and just jump right in. In the recent past with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, okay, this was a decision being made, right? At the very least, where someone was juggling multiple things, they finally picked one, right? So whatever these responsibilities were for you at the time, whatever these commitments were for you at the time, Cancer, or this could be the person that you're connecting with, if they used to juggle multiple people, they dropped the multiple people so that way they could be with you, right? And maybe you don't know that. Because again, you guys are in a casual space right now, enjoying the lightheartedness of the connection, but someone wants to introduce commitment where someone here is not ready, but maybe that person, the person that you're connecting with, dropped everything for you, right? And so now they're thinking to themselves, well, I went ahead and did all of this for you, so we should definitely take advantage of the fact that I'm not dating people now, right? You've changed my life, so unless you want me to be a bachelor or a bachelorette again, right, we should just get married and seal a deal. It's kind of that energy I'm getting, right? At the very least, though, this was some type of balancing act in the past. Imbalance was what your recent past held. Imbalance. Very important things were being thrown up in the air, and you were praying to source that you would be able to catch them in time. And in the end, a ball dropped, and you're like, you know what, I can't. Let's put an end to something here, right? This could have been an old marriage. It could have been anything. Anything could have been moving out and getting a new lease, right? While you're trying to set up one apartment situation, you're trying to move out of the house, or you were trying to make multiple things work. It was a transitionary stage for you, and in the recent past, you finally made it through, and you were able to really commit yourself to the one thing, finally, where you can begin your new life. And now you're there, and you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself, there's someone you're connecting with, you're super happy. Eight of Cups, though, is coming in for you, which is like, almost like, I'm not seeing the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups is not here. So with the Eight of Cups, I automatically look for the 10 or the 2, right, to complement this. But what I'm seeing here is this, it's almost like someone is coming to you with an offer to begin a new life. And with the Four of Pentacles, you are literally putting a boundary between this new opportunity and this person. Like, the Ace of Wands is you. The Ace of Wands is what you want, Cancer. You want a new life. You basically did everything you've done up to this point to reinvent yourself, to create a life that you feel happy and satisfied with, right? And while you love this other person, or at least you're beginning to, right, you're not appreciating the pressure they're putting on you. I do feel there's pressure here, okay? Because there's a feeling here of like either you or the person you're connecting with is wanting to walk away, because one person between the two of you, one person's idea of a new start is not the same as the other person's idea of a new start. Someone here, the two don't mix, Cancer, is what I'm seeing. The two don't mix. You are trying to take things at your pace, and the person wants to have a new beginning the same as you, but at their pace, which makes your desires incompatible. Timing is extremely important. Okay, Cancer, so you guys can want the same things, but want them at different times, and that makes your desires incompatible. It really does. Because when one person has to compromise the timing of what they want, the timing was picked for a reason, right? The timing was picked for a reason. You want to reinvent yourself. You want to start that new business. You want to have enough time to finish your degree. You want to give yourself time to explore your hobbies. Whatever it is, you want time to travel. Time is something we can never get back. And someone is asking you to change what you have decided to do with your time because they don't want to wait. And if they don't want to wait, they shouldn't, but they shouldn't put the pressure on you, right, Cancer? So I'm feeling there's something very beautiful here between you and another person, but this person might be pressuring you to commit too soon. And it's causing you or the person that you're connecting with to feel like they have to walk away. But I see boundaries being put up, absolutely. Boundaries are being placed. Now, this could be another person. I'm gonna throw that because we've got a lot of major arcana, which can absolutely just be energies, but these can also represent individuals. With the Magician, we've got Gemini, Virgo, Aries. With the Sun being the overarching energy is Leo, right? Justice is Libra. King of Pentacles is an Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Cap. Right? We've got Capricorn here. We've got Sagittarian energy, more Scorpionic energy, Pisces energy, Queen of Swords up here. You know, we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Hermit. That's Virgo. You know, Virgo very strong here. Okay, very strong Gemini as well. Very strong Sag. Very strong Capricorn, Libra. So we've got a lot of people here. If this King of Pentacles is a Virgo that you're connecting with, Cancer, right? This is the person that is either seeing themselves already kind of as your husband, even though maybe a decision hasn't been made, or or your wife or whoever, right? They're seeing it kind of like as a done deal. Meanwhile, you're over here saying, hold on, you asked me, but you think that because we have chemistry and that I really care about you, I'm just going to say yes. But I need a second, right? You're demanding with the Four of Pentacles, you're demanding space. You need to hold on to how things are right now and give yourself a second. Because you're looking at a new beginning in life. And you're not entirely sure if this person is understanding what your vision is. Right? This could also be another person entirely. Right? This could be an earth sign that you're not even connected with in any way. And what could be happening is you're going to leave behind a situation that was very casual. Someone was putting pressure on it, and by walking away from it and pursuing a life where it's more aligned, and you're not, you know, lying to this person that you're connecting with by saying, yeah, I want the same things you want. You're saying, no, you and I have different life plans, and that's okay. I still love and respect you, but I guess this isn't going to work, right? You pursue the life you see yourself having, and while doing that, you maintain your strong boundaries, and you encounter someone who respects those boundaries, and that person is the one that you're going to be with. That's the person who's going to enter scene, right? They're going to enter scene, they're going to enter stage, they're going to enter your life, and you're going to feel really, really happy about it, right? This is someone who you do see potential with. This is someone that you do see being your potential spouse or lifelong partner, right? Now, you see yourself as the Six of Wands with the Three of Swords, so be careful, okay? So you might be seeing yourself as kind of like on the outside being very victorious, meanwhile you're heartbroken. Don't wear a mask, Cancer. Don't suffer inside just because you want to please other people. Like, don't do one thing while feeling another. If you are unhappy, do not stay a second longer in this situation. You don't deserve that, and neither does the person that you're with. Okay? You see yourself as kind of like on two ends of the spectrum here, right? You're hurting, but you feel like you should feel lucky. You feel like you should feel lucky. You're like, well, this person's in love with me and they want to get married. I should be grateful. But then you know it's not what you want. Cancer, don't sell yourself short, okay? If this is not what you want, free yourself up so that way you can find what it is you really want. Because I'm seeing someone here is coming in. If you are thinking about leaving another situation behind, either that person's just going to come right back, which will give you another decision, right? It'll give you another chance to make this decision again later with the same person if you want it or don't. Or this is another person entirely. Okay? In your environment with the Tower, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Wands, you know, this is communication. This is manifestation. This is a complete upheaval of your life. This is in the environment. Any part of your life that has been stagnant is going to be changing very, very quickly. Okay? And what that says to me is, if you are Cancer, if you are in a situation where you are considering whether you want to be with this person or not, basically what that means is, by hesitating too long, right, this person is probably going to leave at some point soon, and that's going to make everything change. Or you're going to make a decision that you don't feel comfortable with, and that's going to make everything change. Or you're going to tell this person that you don't want to be with them, and then everything is going to change. So, you know, again, big things are changing whether you do something about it or not. That's essentially what the Tower is. Whether you do something or not, a decision is going to be made for you. And that's in your environment, okay? So any part of your life, in particular, that, you know, this is love. So whatever part of this relationship has been stagnant, that's no longer going to be the case. And it's going to change the entire foundation of the connection, or it's just going to change the fact that, or it's just going to change, you know, whether the connection remains or not. With your fear being Temperance, with the Devil and the Ace of Swords, it's almost like you're afraid that by saying no to an opportunity, you are saying no to an opportunity to heal. That by saying no to commitment, by saying no to someone's love offer, you are basically going to stay alone forever. And I don't see that that's the case, because again, you've got this King of Pentacles, this person who is very willing to commit. You do have somebody coming in, and this could be as well, right, with the Tower. As a result of this Tower moment, you could have a Pisces, a Pisces coming in very fast. A Pisces who the divine could be holding on to release into your life once everything else comes crumbling down and makes room for them, right? So again, I'm not seeing confirmation here that your fears are really holding that much water. I mean, are your fears valid? Of course. Of course. You have every right to be afraid of what you're afraid of, right? No one can tell you different. We all have history, and those histories inform our fears. That's how our egos work. But what I am seeing is that there's a lot more opportunity in your environment and in your blueprint, right? In your life's blueprint. There is so much more waiting for you that you are not allowing into your life because of fear. You might commit yourself too early, Cancer, to a relationship that is not for you because you're afraid you're always going to be alone. And that is why I do believe your outcome, your potential outcome here is the Eight of Swords. With the Hermit, right? You're completely and utterly in your head. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You want casual and you want partnership, and you're deciding between the two. You don't have to decide right now, Cancer. You don't have to do anything right now. What you need to do is make sure that you heal the right way. In your heart, you know, right? You know you've got all the tools you need in order to transform your life. You have that understanding about yourself, Cancer. So then why are you putting yourself in a situation where you know you can have more? That's my question to you. And maybe it helps to have another person voice that out loud. Right? What is it? What is it that is the source of this doubt? Why do you believe that you need to say yes to a premature commitment offer? You don't have to do anything. And you absolutely, if that's not the case for you, absolutely don't have to wear a mask and make it seem like you're happy where you're not, or that you are fulfilled where you're not, or that things are balanced where they're not. Okay? And this could be multiple people, right? You could be having a casual situation with a Libra. Right? You could be having a casual situation with a Libra, and you could also be, Cancer, in a situation with a Taurus or another water sign where you prefer the water sign, strong Scorpio, right? Where you prefer the water sign. And you're going to realize that at some point a decision is going to have to be made as to who you can actually commit to. You have to choose between sex and commitment because someone puts a boundary down somewhere, right? A decision has to be made. And you're over here maybe feeling victorious about handling multiple things in your love life, right? But at the same time, you're dissatisfied. You're heartbroken. You really do want something real, right? And so what's going to happen is, for better or for worse, well, it's always for better. But I'm saying whether or not you do something actively in this situation, everything is going to upheave itself. Everything is going to upheave itself. And if you are connecting with a Pisces, right? This water sign here is not a Scorpio. Could be a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, and a Libra, right? And you want to make things happen with a Scorpio, but you're leading on a Pisces. This Pisces could come in with a communication that's going to completely just kind of throw everything off, right? And essentially what's happening here, you could have a third-party situation that you're realizing is not suiting you anymore, and you're trying to figure out how to bring that to an end. You could be deciding, making a big decision here about a Virgo who's coming in, right? A Virgo who is demanding a certain level of commitment, which would require you bringing an end to everything else. They're telling you want to keep doing the three-party situation thing, or do you want the partnership thing? You need to choose. And so you're not really sure what you want, Cancer, because again, you want something different right now, which is okay. I need to say that again. It is okay to want what you want, okay? You just have to be honest, and it's hard. I know that that's hard, okay? But I need to say it because sometimes we forget, okay? If you are not ready for a committed relationship, do not force yourself. You have other options coming in. And options is kind of like a dirty word when we're talking about love, but you have different opportunities to experience happiness in a way that you do feel ready for, right? This happiness does not have to be with a person who proposes to you. It can be with a friendship. It can be with a casual sexual relationship with someone who respects you and who you respect. It can be, just having friends. It can be, having someone who you thought you had great chemistry with and thought you'd love deeply, and you guys are together for a year or two, and you guys aren't together anymore because your life plans change. Love is beautiful no matter in what way it appears. And you need to be honest with yourself, Cancer. If you're not ready for a commitment, you are a magician. Don't sell yourself short and say, oh, well, I should feel lucky. I should feel grateful. No. No. You know what you bring to the table, Cancer. You know what you bring to the table, right? So you and the person you're connecting with should feel lucky to have each other. But don't allow what society is telling you happiness looks like to define what your source of happiness looks like. You've been through a lot, Cancer. If this is the group of Cancers that I feel I'm connecting with, who I have been connecting with for months now, you guys have been through a lot. You don't need to rush into anything. And yeah, this person might make you feel like the luckiest person alive, but they will 110% succeed at that only if they don't pressure you. Okay? If they're pressuring you, then this is for them. It's not for you. Because you know what it's like, Cancer. As people who love deeply, you know what it's like when you love someone. There is not a bone in your body that can twist that person's arm to feel bad. If anything, you take the blame onto yourself before you ever blame them for anything. Right? If you ask someone that you love to do something for you that commits them to something and they say they can't do it, what's your first response? That's okay. Don't worry, you don't have to. That's okay, I was just asking. Right, Cancer? Because you're sweet. When you love deep. The person who loves you back needs to be the same. If you say, I don't know, that needs to be an answer for them. They can't push past that. That's a boundary that you've set, even though you might have set that boundary a little bit meekly, right? Even though you may have just barely whispered that boundary under your breath. Someone who is looking for an opportunity to honor you is going to hear your whisper above the silence. They are, because they're looking for it. They're looking for an opportunity to show how much they love you, not for an opportunity to get the best of you for their own self-service. Okay? I love you, Cancer, okay? Do not commit yourself to something you're not ready for. All right? I love you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that if this resonated, it helped you, okay? Please, if this did help, let me know in the comments down below, or you can send me an email. I love hearing back from you guys all the time. You guys are the light of my life. So thank you for letting me be here to read for you, for being here with me, for supporting me always. You have my gratitude, my love, my everything. I'm hugging you guys from through the screen. I love you so much, Cancer, okay? If there's anything, if you need someone in your corner, I am here for you. All right? I love you so much. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below if you felt like this resonated, or if you feel like someone else that you know who's a Cancer could really benefit from this reading. I feel like a lot of really important points were made here. So, but if not, I'll see you guys next time, okay? I love you. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I'll see you later, Cancer.